Yo, see, what we not gonna do is we gonna come over here to my show talking that goddamn bullshit. This is my motherfucking show. All right, what up, what up, what up? This your boy Flo. You already know the host with the most. I'm here with the crew. I got my co-host on here. So, what's your name, brother?
Co-host in the building. Call me God.
I got my boy Mr. P on here, the tax man. You already know what it is. You need your taxes done. Let him. You want to shout your business out, brother? You see
You
what
know
it
it's
is?
wealthy tax management at your finest, tax professionals.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We got my girl on here, Jazz. How you doing this evening?
I'm doing pretty good. How are you?
I'm doing very, very fine. And last but not least, the man that doesn't want to show himself, but I'm sure he's gonna probably talk the most shit today, tonight on this New Year's Eve is Mr. Q, Mr. Chill, Mr. What you go by? What you want to go by, brother?
Q?
Q, okay, Q. He's single right away, no chilling. And he's out here. He's available and looking. But I digress. We are here with the This Could Get Awkward podcast, and it will probably get awkward. Maybe, maybe not. We're gonna see. Let's go start this thing off. Brother host, you got anything you want to start it off with?
I want to start off like this. I would like to thank God for having everybody here this day, man, because a lot of people didn't make it from my
Mhm.
hometown. People getting killed left and right, and I just want to give a salute to all the people that we missed out on 2025. May 2026 be the best and prosperous and successful for everybody on here. But with that, let
Yes,
that
sir.
being said, let's get this started.
Started.
All right, so to my good people on here, we all know we live a certain life. Are any of you guys in a mind space with that you are comfortable with yourself at this moment in life? Everything around you, are you comfortable with it? And if so, why?
Are we comfortable with it?
Jazz, go first. You got something to say. Go ahead and get off your chest.
No, I'm not comfortable. I'm working towards what I want to work towards right now. Definitely not.
And what is that? What are you working towards right now?
Like more financial stability for
You blew
sure.
my goddamn face off with that one. Whew.
These 4 kids tearing my ass up. Okay.
Quick
They can do
question.
it.
So, what made you? What put you in a place of being uncomfortable? Is it decisions you made? Was it a family situation, or you just bad
I
luck?
shit, I feel like it was like a domino effect, honestly. And now I'm on my way getting back up. My kid's dad passed away, and then from there it just kind of went downhill. Now I'm getting picking the pieces back up.
Sorry to hear about that.
Yeah.
Okay, was how long has he been deceased?
It's been like 4 years now.
Okay. You mind sharing us what happened, or you don't want to go into detail?
I don't mind. So he was unalived by a 17-year-old.
Oh, you did tell me that. My fault. Shit. I'm gonna go ahead. Damn, that's messed up. Like, yeah, you finna make me start feeling sad and shit, man. P go
Nah.
next. Yeah, come on, that got awkward. That got awkward.
They got awkward.
That
Right,
got
right.
awkward.
Yep.
Go ahead, P. Help me out. Bring it back home.
No, I ain't content with it. I ain't happy with it. Striving for better. So I'm not.
Who the hell in the club?
I would say me personally, no, because there's a couple of things that I want to work on. Of course, the financial thing that's more for my kids, but that's just my mindset on that. When it comes to me, I think becoming a better man and a better father is what I want to focus on the most going forward this year. I think there's a lot of things I still have yet to learn and become the master of that I would like to. One thing I got to learn to do and want to improve on is stop shooting up clubs. I got to work on that.
That boy Steph Curry from the 3-point line, boy.
I gotta stop doing that, man. I gotta stop doing it. But yeah, I just want my kids to have a future to where they don't necessarily have to worry. Like if they get in a situation that it's something set up for them where they can have a nice nest egg and be cool. Me personally, I'm okay. I'm not big money person like that, so I'm cool with that part. But I just want to have more for my kids. That's it.
Okay, so all right, do you think you put yourself in a situation, or was it life choices, or is it just luck of the draw?
I definitely think it was life choice.
Okay.
For me, I definitely think it was life choice because I know I could have chosen to go a couple of different routes I know I could have not been lazy this day, or I could have chose to, not take the military route, but go to college and get a degree in something that could have made me, even more money. Like my boy down there at the bottom.
Oh, here we
Going
go.
on Nate.
Here we go.
We talking about the big boss, not the little.
Here we
But,
go.
but yeah, I definitely think it definitely was a choice for me. But it was like it's kind of one of them things where you have two hands dealt, and you just have to pick one. So and I picked the one that I thought would be the best for me at the time, and I'm all right. But like I said before, I could be doing better. I want to do better for my kids and also my grandkids too when I have them. I just want to make sure that if I could be the one that gives my family generational wealth, then all bless it to you, God.
Everybody get some life insurance. And how
And,
you
and
should
that,
go,
hey, that is very important, especially in the Black community. Please get life insurance. Do that. You can set your family up pretty good. I'm trying to talk to people in my family, my brothers and cousins about that, but it seemed like us as Black people don't like talking about stuff like that. But it's inevitable. It's gonna come. You might as well. I hate to say it, like benefit off of it, but you don't want to go in debt because of it either. That's what I'm saying.
Because one thing about life, boy, you gotta leave here. But so Mr. Q, man, how about you, man? You feel like your life, are you comfortable with it, or
I'm still working where I want to get to be.
okay?
Financial freedom, travel. Yeah, still working towards that.
Do you feel like it's a situation where you caused it, or luck of the draw, man? You had some stuff going on in your family. You had
No. For me, I can say it was choices, and I'm not where I want to be, but I could be in a worse situation. So I'm just, best where I'm at. Just keep it moving, get where I'm trying to be.
Okay, cool. And for myself, most definitely, I'm not where I want to be. I feel like I make decent money, but I want more. I want my family I want to have heaven on earth. I'm not trying to wait to die and go into all the hell no, because that ain't guaranteed. And that's how I feel. I want the good life now. And that's how I feel right now. I have a decent life, but I want a good life. I want better for my crew. There's too many people out here making millions of dollars a month. Why can't I do it? So that's how I feel about it.
Came from a long line of dope.
Dope.
I'm sorry, man. I do have to make the picture.
That got awkward. That got awkward.
But yeah, I feel what you're saying too, man. I think, especially as us men and we have children, one of the things we want to see is our children not struggle, especially if you come from the struggle. And I can say, like, the young lady down there might feel the same way. If you came from that struggle background, you definitely do not want to see your kids go through that struggle. You want to try to make life easy as possible for them. And with that being said, and we had this conversation before, you kind of gotta have a balance with kids these days, because making life easier for them necessarily don't make life easy for them.
Preach, brother. Go ahead.
I'm just saying, man. You think about it. If you have some kids now today, they grow up in the suburb, family make a decent living. It might be a 2-parent household. Those kids be some of the.
No, say that. Don't hold your breath.
I don't want to say nothing, man, because they kids, man.
But kids.
They
They
tend
be
to
some of the worst motherfuckers on this earth.
Ungrateful, non-respective,
non-respect,
entitled.
Oh, that's it. That's entitled for real, but
All of it, all mixed up together.
they try to be more the hood kids. They try to be more hood than the hood kids. That's crazy.
And then the ones end up getting more time and snitching on everybody because you don't even have the struggle. You don't. Let me stop.
Exactly. Don't have to struggle, but you want to look like you're struggling. Come on, man. You want to go through pain and sorrow and all that.
That's kind of like them folks that be sitting there making them done prison food when they out of prison.
No, them niggas know they going back. That's all. They know they going back. They know they going back.
Man.
Ooh, my fault. They got awkward. Them boys know they going back. They what they man. Don't, hey, listen here, man. Do not waste your time trying to get the best of life when you're going back to the worst. It's okay.
Right.
You know you're going back to that hellhole.
That's crazy.
That's why they be playing with little. Ooh, I'm sorry.
They got awkward.
They got awkward. They got awkward real fast. You want to talk about that? Huh?
Oh man, no, sir, no sir.
Okay, go ahead. I apologize. So next question. How do you guys feel about people always saying, let's say 2026, I'm gonna put my best foot forward? Man, my bad. I'm asking you guys, how you guys feel about that? New year, new me. How about that? How y'all feel about that saying?
I mean, I feel like I get that, but every day you should be striving to better yourself.
Mm-hmm.
So every day, with that being said, then wouldn't be too much of a difference. Now I get you might have a year that you want to do something new this year. Okay, cool, but the whole new foot forward, you should be striving every day to better yourself.
That's true.
Man, they say they're gonna work out and go to the gym. Go to the gym for 2 months and be paying that all year and make these folks rich, and you ain't getting. You lost a damn pound. But my
I
fault.
think
Though.
people just
They got
use it
awkward.
as a visual aid for themselves. They see, okay, this year it's the new year coming up on January 1st. I'm gonna start doing this. And like my boy Q said, I mean, you should want to do that every day, especially if you want to make a change for the better and the better your life. Me personally, I'm gonna be the flow I was 2 years ago without the stroke.
Man, go
Because
too
I'm gonna
far.
get better this year. This 2026, I'm going to be a better flow than I was post stroke or pre stroke. I mean, I'm sorry.
I say post stroke, boy. You
Yeah.
still there? Hey, what you at now?
Take that out because that got awkward. But
That got awkward.
yeah, I'm definitely gonna strive to be a better person pre-stroke. And that sounds crazy. Wow.
Right.
Boy, that sounds boy, that got
I
awkward.
told you,
That got
I told you it could get awkward.
awkward.
But yeah, I just want to be better, man. Health wise, I got to be there for them chilling, and I want to hang out with you guys some more and do fun shit with my friends.
Don't give me no gun. You know what I'm gonna do with it.
Right. Man, you got to
Okay,
go overseas and get these.
Right, brother. We going overseas, different culture. What are you talking about? That's why we going overseas.
On experience some different cultures. Yeah.
All right, Jazz. So the question for you, like, how do you feel about that? Like, new year, new me, new phone. Who this?
I don't really like it because your new year could be any day of the year. Why do it have to be January 1st? Like, why put off tomorrow what you could do today?
Because they got to get on Facebook and make a big old post and talk all this talk that they ain't gonna do. So that's why they got.
Yeah, they got to come talk to me about it. They have me approve it.
Right, they looking for approval.
Yeah, they looking for God approval. I ain't approving that. They got awkward.
Right. Oh man. God, I'm gonna get this BBL this year. not if I can stop it.
Not if I can stop it. Good, I wear them skins to make my boots pooch. That got awkward.
Right.
All right, P, what about you, bro? How you feel about that? New year, new me.
Man, I feel like it's a whole bunch of cap. Like, cause like you said, if we gonna do it, we should be doing it throughout the year. You ain't gotta wait till the first of the year to do it. And most of the time, people be like, "I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna do that." They flake on it before January over. They buy all this workout equipment. They say they make all these posts and stick up sticky tabs around the house and stuff.
Sticky tabs is crazy.
Before the ink dry, they forgot about what they said they gonna do.
So yeah, with me, how I feel about it, man, I feel like it's just another thing for them to get attention off of. Yeah, man, I'm finna do this. Man, don't tell nobody, just do it. When I see people post up, yeah, I'm finna do this and do that, I automatically assume you lying. They're just like, I can't say what I want to say. So anyway, you say that, I just feel like you lying. and that's what I'm gonna leave that at. So next question, and this is come on, bro. See, this get awkward, man. I'm trying to conduct business, man. Bro, come on, bro. Come on, bro. That's a clip.
Oh, man.
That's a clip. Man, Man, come on, bro. We trying to get through a podcast, man. We trying to do
man.
New Year, New Me, man. You BS.
Oh man, I'm coming. I'm sorry, man.
The next question is: I fear for my kids because they're going to be living in a world where I have boys. I have 3 boys. So a lot of these women a lot of my sons are going to probably end up with a young lady who's very, very mature in the sexual area because these kids are starting at the age of 10 having sex. How would you know a young lady has had or a young man has had too much practice at an early age?
God damn. Too much practice. Oh man.
You want me to call a little child a hoe?
Especially our generation as parents and as adults. Let's say, first of all, do you feel like our kids they feel more comfortable coming to us, talking to us versus us talking to our parents?
Man, we ain't talking to our parent about nothing because as soon as you say something, you either a punk, you ain't finna bring that to my house. You know what I'm saying? Like, so yeah, I would say so.
I think we got more aware of that, and I think we let our kids, or we want our kids to have those conversations with us rather than not talk about it, just go out to the world and experience and do what the hell they want to do without some guidance. Shoot, I got I got a 17-year-old, man, and it's like you can't control. I'm not gonna be able to control his actions outside of the house. Like once he leave my house or my present, it's nothing I can do. I just hope that I instilled in him the right kind of wisdom and common sense that a young man should have when they go out into this world and dealing with women. And like I said, told him, like, man, if you're gonna do it, make sure that you protect yourself, protect the young lady, and be respectful to her. Make sure you definitely be respectful to the young lady. And I hope that you ain't out here just giving it out to anybody. It's crazy to say that because like we didn't get that. I know I didn't get that as a young man. We was taught, man, go out there and get them, man. They for everybody. Stuff like that. Try to be no man though. She try to be dog.
How you feel about that, Jazz? Because you have boys and girls, right?
I was just about to touch on that because it's definitely a double standard in my opinion, raising sons and daughters, where sons are basically like, man, go get them, and daughters are sheltered. Like, nah, you ain't never gonna date. So, I mean, me personally, I have 3 sons, and I just feel like all I can do. I'm just a mom. I'm not no man, so I could just teach them to be morally right. But like he was saying, once they out of my presence, you hopefully they take to what you've taught them. That's where the reward is going to be when they go out there. You're going to see if they've been paying attention and listening. And
right.
All right, P-Man, how you feel about it, young sir? How about you?
What the question was again?
This nigga at a club. He ain't paying attention. How do you know, or how would you teach your sons?
You just like kickball. Oh, man.
All right, I got you. So I would say probably the mannerism. It comes from the mannerism of the young lady. It comes from the background of the young lady, like how her living arrangement was. And if they come there talking about I'm just free spirited, red flag. That's the main thing I would say that for the telltale signs. But at the same time, you have to guard yourself at all times. So I would say you have to go in and ask questions. Ask questions. Pay attention. That's the main thing I would say because it's gonna be signs.
Now, do you think you should? And I know I'm guilty of this. I'm more like on my daughters or like over the like really watching them or paying attention to them more than I am my sons. Do you think that's right or fair?
I do because realistically, the girls have more to lose than the boys to a certain extent. Because if you got a son and he go out there and make a baby, the baby gonna be with the daughter. I mean, baby gonna be with the mother most of the time. If a daughter has a child, the child gonna be with the daughter. So she's gonna have to go through her body changing. She's gonna have to go through a mental changing. So you need to guard yourself. You got to be a little tougher and the guard, the put the fence up around the daughters more so than the son. The sons is more or less like the training. The guard you putting up with them is the training and the mindset to be able to look and observe. With the girls, they got to look and observe, but you need to keep that to a minimum because let's be real, the value of a woman with more bodies is lesser than the aspects of the male. If a male has more body, he's looked at more acceptable by women. But if a woman has more body, she's looked at less acceptable by men. So it's a double standard, but that's just the way the world works. I could walk
Definitely.
outside with a shirt off. I ain't getting no indecent exposure. But a woman walk outside with a shirt off, she getting indecent exposure. Just being real.
It's I know P, you the oldest of y'all siblings, and anybody else the oldest?
Nah.
Okay, well, never mind. Let's go ahead and skip
All right,
it.
all
Come
right, Q,
on,
go
man.
ahead. Q is on you, Q.
No,
Go
I'm
ahead,
gonna
Q.
say it. Fuck it.
Okay,
Fuck it.
okay, go,
I'm
go.
gonna say it. Like, do you feel like come on, chill. Being being the oldest or like you have your first child, and like nobody take this the wrong way, but I feel like and I'm the oldest of my brothers, like you kind of like the crash dummy. You kind of like come
Hey,
on, man.
this nigga the
You ever
trial
seen
era. We're gonna figure it out with the rest of them.
come on, like you, yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like you don't like, especially if you're a new parent, you don't really know too much. So that first child is like you learning everything, but that second child, you're gonna kind of teach a little different or move a little different with that second one because like you see you see what happened with this first child, so you're gonna be like, okay, maybe I need to do this right here. So because that first child, something, boy, listen.
I agree with you 100% because realistically, I don't care what age you have a child at, that child growing up with them parents, as the parents growing up. So
Yeah, yeah,
you're not going to make every right decision. So you gonna test your theory by raising the first one the way you want to raise them.
exactly.
Now
Yeah, that's what I'm.
if you
See, that's what I'm getting at, like that. Yeah,
if you honest with yourself, you gonna observe the ways you did certain thing with the first one, and then you're gonna change, or you're gonna change some things you do with the second one. That's just how it is. But at the same time, some parents get more relaxed with the second one. They just I did everything with the first one, So,
and
but that's
that's how I feel with my first child. I think I was way more strict on him, but at the same time, I did my second child was a girl, so that kind of played into it too. But still, like going through everything with the first one, it's like man. But it's still the fact of a girl, and yeah, I'm being that dad that treat his daughter different. Yeah, I am, but that's just the way it is. I don't know why it is just that way. I'm gonna treat my daughter different than I treat my son. Not saying that it's like a favoritism thing, but it's like
it's a survival thing because
that, and
you
it's
can't.
your princess. Like the king gonna protect the queen and the princess, and the king and the prince. They going out to fight and handle business and shit. I mean, that's just how I look at it.
Yeah, because you have to do it in a way that makes sense because you can't treat your race car the same way you treat your luxury car.
Right.
You everything is different and you have to assess each one for difference. You teaching the son how to be a man. You gotta teach them how to defend and everything. Now the girl you can kinda, you be a little more lenient, but because they're both going to interact and have different tests along the way of life. So you just preparing them for which test they gonna come into contact with.
I got a good question for y'all. Raising, like, when it comes to boys, or would you take boys' feelings into consideration when it comes to raising them versus like if you had girls where you like, cause I ain't gonna like my girl, she knows she's spoiled. They know they spoiled, and they'll be quick to cry. for me to ease up on them or get their way. And sometimes they'll get over on me, but I won't let them damn boys get over on shit. And if they try to cry like I'm getting on them, I know that ain't fair. I know it's probably not right. But at the same time, like I feel kind of guilty at a sense because like I'm teaching them also without knowing like disregard your feelings, and that's not right. So I have to learn to do better on that because if I chastise my boys and get on 'em like that constantly, I learned like okay, let me talk to them and tell them why I got to do this way with them instead of just barking down their neck all day for no reason, which I don't bark down their neck, but I'm just saying, you know how men treat their sons or whatever.
I say I kind of I'm with you on that one. Like I say, each test gonna be different. I feel like it's needed on both ends, but with the boys, you gotta kind of like you on the boys and the girls, you both have to train them and teach them how to control their emotions. And but the boys, you have to do it in a way where like you can't be no crash out here. You can't get mad and just go out here and want to fight somebody, shoot
That's
somebody, and all
yeah,
that stuff,
yeah.
because their actions will lead to their death more than a female will. A female, her actions lead to her emotionally death and emotionally numb, but and that's going to have a negative impact. But overall, you have to train both of them in the likeness in the best way for them, how to control their emotions. Boys can't cry like that. You want to cry, you go in the room and cry it out, and you come back and clean yourself up and make sure you presentable to the world because the world gonna look at you as a wolf. So the main thing about it is you can't be out here looking like a sheep when you supposed to be a wolf.
No
As a
soft.
woman, you gotta control their emotions because you can't be no crash out either. You can't go over here and do something to try to get back at somebody just because your emotions failed, because then it's gonna make you look worse than if you had just took your lick and keep it moving. Move smart.
I think we got to show these kids a better way, especially like you said, to handle their emotions and stuff. Because all this crashing out, man, you ain't get nothing but a bunch of toxic relationships and people doing crazy stuff, offing themselves, offing each other for, and it really don't be nothing for real at the end of the day. It ain't even worth it. But we got a couple more minutes before we end this podcast. We got like 3 minutes. Anybody else got something they want to say before this ends? Big boss, you got something to say? Jazz.
I mean, I feel everything y'all was saying, but see, me, I'm just a mom, a single mom, so and I have boys, so I definitely feel like as a mom, I parent my boys different than my daughter. I'm way softer on her than I am on them. Like, where she can cry and them, I just be kind of looking like, "What you crying?" So
See, yeah, that's
that
what I was talking about too.
I try not to do that because their feelings are valid too, you know.
Yeah,
So, and I definitely feel like therapy. People avoid it, but therapy, oh my goodness,
yeah. I think
therapy.
we just got to find that way to teach these boys that it's
Mhm.
your feelings are valid, but expressing them it's crazy. It's got to be different. It's got to be a better way for these boys to express their feelings.
And peer pressure don't make it no better. Like you can be on your kids, but I feel like peer pressure is more prevalent than parenting in a sense because
Oh,
they
of
seem
course.
to be following what their peers are doing. So you could teach them to be black and blue, but ultimately they got to make those right choices. You know.
You got something you want to say, my lord?
At the end of the day, we live in a world where you don't know what the boundaries are. But I'm gonna tell you
Mm,
this. In my eyes, and I'm the eyes that matter, let kids be kids, let girls be girls, let boys be boys.
mm.
If I see anything other than that, y'all ass better get another ark like Noah. Now that got awkward. Now that got
That
awkward.
got awkward. Yeah.
That awkward.
And that was God talking to y'all that didn't know. That is God talking.
Voice of God.
Who next? Pete, Mr. P, you got something you want to leave off? Let the people know.
I would say, try to do the best you can. Try to live right. Try to be a good person, and make sure you have the proper tax provider available to you at all times. Call us at Wealthy Tax Management for all your tax professional needs. If you do need some auto needs, don't worry, we got that covered. Make sure you hit up DOB auto sales, mobile mechanic, hauling and transport.
Y'all heard it. Y'all need them taxes done. Holla at your boy. And this is your host, Flojo, and the God, and we are this Might Get Awkward podcast, and we will be signing off and catch y'all on the next year. Hell, yeah.
Peace.
Colin.
All right.
Allah. Oh, wait. Edit that, man.
Oh no.